What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we are going to be taking a look at the LR INT GINYU Force, and we have them rainbowed. We've got them link level 10, and this is kind of the build that I ended up going with for this unit. Put a little bit of crit on them. I know that they have crit in their passive, but that's only if you run them with special pose characters. If you run a full team, you get 35%, like 35% crit chance bonus. But if you don't have them on there, then they only get 7% per special pose category unit. So I wanted to give them that little bit of extra crit just in case. And then we did go with a nice split between dodge and additional. And I think that's going to be like a perfect build for this unit, essentially. So let's hop into a couple events and run this character and see how they perform at Rainbow compared to how they were at 55%. All right, so we are here in our first event. I figured we can hop into the Red Zone Dr. Wheelo stage just because I thought it'd be something that's, you know, a little different and a little fun. And we can kind of check and see how we're going to perform here. So, GINYU himself here, they are GINYU Force Special Pose category key 450% because they are a yellow coin LR. They do have a pretty different super attack effect. So, on their 12 key super, if you get 12 to 14 key, they greatly raise defense for 1 turn, cause colossal damage, stun the enemy. With a 50% chance of the super attack transforming and the attack being greatly raised for 1 turn. Power will increase more if super attack level reaches 20, which we already have, so we're not worried about that. If you get 15 to 17 key, they greatly stack attack, cause colossal damage to the enemy with a 50% chance of the super attack transforming and defense being greatly raised for the rest of battle. So it's almost like you almost want to get a 15 to 17 key just to get that little stack in there, and then also raising your defense for the rest of battle. Like if you do that at least 1 time, I think you would be pretty solid with this GINYU. And then also on their 24 key, they massively raise attack and defense for 1 turn, cause mega colossal damage to the enemy, and raise allies attack and defense by 30% for 1 turn. So they are a really good slot 1 unit. And then the other thing with them is you have an entrance animation which activates if you have 5 or more special pose category allies on the team when the character comes out. And when the entrance animation activates, you get 3 key 150% attack and defense. You launch an additional super for the rest of battle, and all allies get 25% attack and defense for 3 turns from the character's entry turn. Other than that, they get 2 key 150% attack and defense. They guard all attacks and attacks are effective against all types when all allies attacking in the same turn are special pose category characters, which all of them will be because we are running them on the GINYU Force team here. So they do get damage reduction, 7% up to 35% before they attack, and they have a chance to perform a crit plus 7% up to 35% when attacking per special pose category ally on the team. So in this situation right here, we're getting 35% damage reduction and we're getting 35% crit chance. Then they give special pose category allies 25% attack and defense for 2 turns with an INT or rainbow key sphere. And then they give themselves 50% attack and defense within the same turn if you just pick up 1 regular key sphere. Like it can be anything. Now, the other thing is so if we pick up this STR key sphere right here, obviously we're gonna get the 24 key, but because we're picking the red orb up, we are going to get the 50% attack and defense, and because we're picking up a rainbow orb as well, we're also going to give the 25% support to our allies. So picking this up Boom. We just supported the rest of the rotation. Now, we have him linked up here with Rakumen Goldo, and we only have 4 links active here. So we're sitting at 379k defense, which is not terrible. But we are actually getting support from the Rakumen Goldo here. So, actually, no, I apologize. They aren't supporting us. The LR GINYU Force is supporting because they give 30% attack and defense to all allies. So let's do this. Let us just get some attacks in here and let's see how GINYU is going to perform. Okay, so 10.3 million is what we're starting out with. Now, mind you, this is 4 out of 7 links with 30% attack and defense buff. And okay, so we got a 6.2 mil additional. Now, we do want to try to get their at least like a 15 to 17 key. And mainly we want to do that just to try to get that those attack stacks in and that extra defense raise if we can. Now, my only thing is I don't think that there's an indicator for us yet to tell if we have like that raised defense or not. But, you know, maybe we'll be able to see next time when they come back around. Let's do this. Let's throw Tech GINYU Force off because they are actually going to they're going to link up very well with this GINYU because they share 6 out of 7 links. So we definitely want to get the Tech LR GINYU Force on rotation. Plus, they are a support unit. And they support Extreme Class and GINYU Force category allies. So Extreme Class allies get 30% attack and defense, and then anybody that is on the GINYU Force category get a additional 29% attack and defense. So essentially they're giving 59% to this GINYU, and we need to get him on rotation essentially. So okay, so here we will have 6 out of 7 links active, and that's just running them with GINYU. So here, okay, so we're at 374k defense. Let's just go ahead and we'll do that. So right there, he's not giving himself the extra 50% attack and defense because we picked up INT orbs. So, but we are still supporting the rotation just by picking up the INT or rainbow orbs. All right, what are we at? 10.4. Okay, so because we didn't give ourselves the extra 50% attack and defense, that's why we're still at a 10.4 million attack stat. Now, we obviously want to try to get that a little bit higher, and I think once we get the Tech LR GINYU on rotation, we'll be able to crank those numbers up a little bit, and we'll get that next rotation too. So here, what we'll do is we're actually going to throw off Jace and Birder because they are a 30% Space Traveling Warriors support unit. So we're going to put them on rotation and get them to support as well. So we want to get a really nice juiced up rotation essentially. Maybe if this GINYU doesn't get us killed. that's the aim. But also this next rotation when GINYU comes out, we should. Oop, well, I guess never mind. We're not going to make it out there because the GINYU Force needs a couple of super easy A's, I think. And we need them ASAP. We're going to hop in and do this again, though. I think we'll try, but I think we should be okay this next turn around. Actually, you know what? The rotations actually are a lot better this time than they were the first time. Yep. Let's go through. Okay. So let's aim at Cochin And then you can take out one of these little mobsters, and you can take out one of these little mobsters. So next rotation, I mean, we should have all 7 links active. Wow, this physical GINYU, he should actually get a super easy A, because they did say that they were doing just Dokkan Fest units and LRs. So he obviously does qualify, and he needs one ASAP because he is not performing how I need him to perform. Now, granted, it is a red zone stage, but I feel like with how easy this red zone stage actually is, we should be performing way better here. But it's okay. I mean, it is the INT GINYU Force showcase, so that's mainly what we're going to be showing off anyway. Okay, so right here, we have all 7 links active. We got 425k defense. Let's just let's have you aim here. And then we will pick up. So I want to get all these, but I think we're going to go with this right here, actually. Just because we want to support the rotation and ourselves. So we'll grab all this. So we just gave a buff to everybody. Now let's just hope that let's hope that we can do some pretty decent damage here. Okay, very good. All right, so what are we looking at now? Okay, 13.9, which is very good. Now, obviously, we have 59% support that we're getting from the Tech GINYU. And we did get the extra 50% attack and defense. And then also, we do have our entrance animation up still. And the entrance animation goes away on the character's third turn. So next turn we will still have all that extra boost for us essentially. Let's do it like this. Frieza, you can get a attack in, and you please don't get supered or anything at the end and cost me another run. But next rotation, I think we can get a pretty nice like juiced up rotation, because we can get the support from both Jason Birder plus the Tech LR GINYU Force. So we can get a very massive support right there. Plus we can get the orbs, we can get the active skill. Like the next turn will actually be a very, very juiced rotation for us. So let's just hope that actually, you know what, Frieza, go ahead and just take out this evil Piccolo, or mind control Piccolo, I guess. We should live this, right? Oh yeah, easily. Yeah, if that super was aimed at this GINYU, we'd definitely be dead. Wow, he is still taking so much damage. That is obnoxious. Okay, so again, we are like, I really wish I can give him this fierce battle right here in the middle and get that extra 20% attack and defense, but the problem is this Piccolo is gonna die no matter who I put in slot 1. So it may as well just have GINYU here in slot 1 like this. All right, so let's do this. Let us pick up. Is there no way to? Okay, I guess we'll just do this. We'll just pick up these AGL orbs, just to give ourselves the extra 50% boost. So yeah, so we're sitting at almost 500k defense. I think this is probably going to be at like our top tier defense right here with how we're sitting. Well, actually, no, we can get a little bit higher. Yeah, so 13.4 million. We can actually get higher because if we can stack up our attack, actually, our attack will get higher. And then if we can get the 15 to 17 key and we can get it to proc, then we can get that defense to be greatly raised for the rest of battle. So I'm gonna see if we can try to get that active somehow. It's gonna be actually kind of difficult to do, just because of how well like the GINYU force itself actually links together. Ooh, we took some damage. Okay, I wasn't familiar with your game there, Wheelo. We're just trying to have fun and show off GINYU. I didn't realize you were actually trying to, like, kill me here. We were just trying to have fun. Now, if we can actually make it to where Frieza can come back out next rotation, we might not be able to. Nope. Well, that's unfortunate. Let me hop into another event. We're going to swap out a couple of the GINYU Force members and put some other special pose members on there just to see how well... I want to see how we'll fare if we can get the attack stacks in along with the defense raise. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, we are here in our next event. So I decided to just kind of hop into the Janemba red zone fight here. So I did kind of swap out just a little bit. We added the LR, Ribrianne, Kakusa, and Rosie. And then we actually swapped over to Gotenks as our leader. So we're only getting a 170% buff compared to the 200% that we were getting before. But I think we should still be pretty okay, though. Now, this Rosie and Ribrianne unit still make me mad because they change orbs to tech, but they legitimately don't give themselves like attack and defense per orbs. So I'm still confused as to why they really did that. Like maybe it's for like a future unit or something, but as of right now, I feel like it's just such a dumb ability. I guess other than maybe just like recovering some HP or something. But yeah, either way, we're here to talk about GINYU. This LR already had their time to shine back when they came out. And then actually, now that I think about it, I never did actually do the Rainbow Showcase for this Gotenks. So if you guys do want to check that out, let me know down in the comments below, and I will actually get him done, because he's actually a very good unit, and I'm kind of sort of upset that I didn't get the rainbow video done for him yet. But no worries. Obviously GINYU is the newest unit, so we want to check him out over anybody else. And of course he's in slot 7, so we're literally not getting anything from him right now. Let's just do this, let's do this, and let's do this. Let's just get out of here as fast as we can. Now, next rotation is going to be fun, because literally we're going to have no GINYU Force members on rotation. But that should actually help us with being able to get the 15 to 17 key active. Unfortunately, we got him in slot 7, so our buff gear is actually, it's gonna last a little bit longer for the rest of the team. Well, actually, no, I apologize, because the entrance animation hasn't even activated yet, because we haven't even got the unit out yet. So, okay, Gotenks, do your thing. Perfect. All right, so now we got Janemba. Or a Super Janemba, I should say. Okay, so if we can just get one orb, or can we get two? No, we want to get one orb. So us getting this one orb right here. Actually, you know what? No, we'll get the one regular orb here. I was gonna say, if I did that, one, we're gonna have an 18 key, and two, that's gonna just support the rotation, not him specifically. So let's get this one orb right here. We're gonna give ourselves the extra 50% attack and defense. So we're at 313k. And it looks like, yeah, so if we just do it like this, they're gonna link up kind of the best out of what we have right here. So let's see what we do here. All right, so we had Birder attacking there. Now I can't remember if Birder is the one that does the defense raise or if it's Jace. Okay, so yeah, so he so we did take a little bit of damage there from the super, but that's because our damage reduction is only before we actually super. So after we super, the damage reduction disappeared, and that's why we ended up taking a little bit of damage. But let's try to get the let's try to get a little bit of support here for our boy. Now, the one thing I will say is we did stack attack there, even if it was, you know, only one. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll do it like this, and we will actually throw off the tech GINYU Force team, just because I want to get them on rotation with INT GINYU. Yeah, it's not terrible. Okay, so yeah, so next turn I think we will have actually, I don't know. Maybe next rotation we won't have any force members on there. So maybe we can try to get another 15 to 17 key attack. Raise our stack our attack up a little bit more. That is an option. Okay. So now we got this one transforming. So yeah, we don't have anybody, we don't have any GINYU Force members on this rotation here. Okay, so let's just grab this one orb again. So that'll give us the 17 key, which means that we can have a 50% chance of it raising our defense for the rest of the battle. So right here we're at 470k. We might have actually already got it because our defense is pretty high right here. So I'm wondering if maybe that's what it's from. Oh yeah, we did. Because I saw the little defense up indicator. Well, I guess either way, like now Jace supered right there. So we had Birder the first time, we had Jace the second time. So regardless, one of them definitely would have raised our defense. So we'll see how good they're going to be next rotation. Maybe. Oh my god, we are getting so close to death. Thankfully, we have AGL GINYU who we can transform and get that little heal going. Just kidding. We're not gonna make it there because special pose is a terrible category, and the GINYU Force, this GINYU Force LR is only good for his own team, which is GINYU Force, essentially. Let me hop into one more fight real quick and see if we can try to get something to manifest properly. So I will be right back. All right, so we're here in the final fight. So I figure we can take on Gamma 1 and 2. I reverted back to the GINYU Force team because that's kind of where this GINYU is going to perform his best at. And I also brought Cooler along just for a little bit of support here and there. Now, the last run that we did, I said that we would have AGL GINYU that was going to come out. I didn't even realize that I took AGL GINYU off of that rotation or off of that team. So we would not have had that heal regardless. So I would have had to pop a Sensu Bean. And unfortunately, we just did not make it to be able to pop it. But, you know, the unfortunate thing is when I try to do the showcases, the unit is in slot or is in turn 2. So we can't even check them out here yet because they're just hidden away and waiting. Also, we are taking some decent damage right here. But we are going to put the Tech LR GINYU, try to get them out here on rotation. Okay, so I actually do want to do it like this. So we are going to get the full 35% damage reduction. We're getting the full 35% crit. Our actual entrance animation did play because we do have 5 special pose category characters on the team. I just have that turned off so we can kind of get through the showcase. So let's go ahead and just grab one of these. So that will activate our 18 our 17 key. So hopefully, I think it's Birder is who we need. We need Birder to come out in super right here. No, we got Jace, not Birder. So if we would have got Birder out, he actually is the one that raises our defense from the super attack. And unfortunately, we got Jace, who all Jace does is just stack attack and cause colossal damage to the enemy. So unfortunately, no, we did not get our defense raised, but we will try again because I do want to get our defense raised at least, you know, at least one time for the one time. Okay, so let's do. I guess we could do it like this, maybe. I assume we would be okay here. I don't know how. If Cooler got supered right now, I think he may die. Oh yeah, he would 100% would have died. Yeah, this is the problem is a lot of these extreme units just take way too much damage. Like they can deal really good damage, but a lot of them can't really take a hit, and that's a problem. Especially in today's meta, where a lot of people can do really good damage, but nobody can really defend very well. I mean, I am pretty prone to, or I guess I'm more attracted to the units that actually will give, defense, more defense than attack. Is this even going to be possible? Yeah, it is. So we'll just try this again real quick. We'll see if we can try to get the the extra. We're gonna see if we can get Birder out. Okay, so we should be okay here. We got 35% damage reduction. Yep. All right, can we get Birder? No, stop it, Jace. I want Birder. I mean, we are stacking our attack every time we do that, but you know, we obviously do want Birder to come out. And then, yeah, so if we get, I think it's Goldo, if we get him to come out, he does greatly raise attack for 1 turn. But the main thing that we would really want out of all of this is to get that defense going for the rest of battle. Let's just go ahead and pop this. Yeah, and get that heal in there. So you can do this, you can do this, and do it like this. Yeah, and it's really nice that we can foresee like the super attacks, so we know where to put units, where not to put units. I guess it wouldn't have really mattered because, I mean, he's dead when Goku Ginyu starts attacking. I can't wait for his EZA, man. He is going to be so good. Like right now, he is still actually very good. His team just needs a lot of help. Like the Ginyu Force team itself just needs a plethora of help. Okay, so I guess no matter what, we're not going to be able to get the attack stacks in. So we're going to rock it like this. We will get the rainbow orb, so we will support the whole rotation. Plus we're going to give ourselves the 25 the 50% attack and defense buff. All right, so now we finally got a couple dodges in. All right, we're at 12.4 million. So this is with it's with 4 links active, and it is with the support from the INT Jason Berger. All right, I'm gonna kind of actually well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I was gonna say I'll just skip ahead a little bit, but I don't think it really matters if I skip ahead or if we just continue watching. I mean, the worst case that'll happen is we just, you know, die. Which I really hope not, because I really do want to get Ginyu's active skill going again. And get, you know, that nice buff and everything. So who's gonna tank this a little bit better? Probably you. Let's do this. Let's attack Gamma 1. Try to get rid of him. Then you can just aim for Gamma 2. How about that? Oh my god. I hate showcases, man. Okay, I'm gonna come back. I'm just gonna get to like that point to where I can pop an active skill and try to get, you know, everything correctly in one video. All right, guys. So we are here. We are here in my favorite like showcase setting, which is always the it's this fight against Goku Black and Zamasu, because Zamasu is basically invincible. So we can kind of try to get exactly what we're aiming for in here. So we're going to pop Ginyu's active. So when we do this, we get 25% attack and defense for the rest of the fight. And then all allies get a 15% attack and defense buff as well. So we just buffed up the whole rotation. The other thing we're going to try to do is we are going to get 1 orb here. So we still are going to have our 17 key. I do want to make sure that we can try to get that little defense buff if possible. Because as of right now, yeah, we're at 503k defense. I think we can kind of crank that up just a little bit more. The only thing is we do need Birder to attack. Oh, nice dodge. All right, can we get Birder? See, here's the problem is I need Birder to attack, because when he attacks, that's when we get the defense raise. And unfortunately for us, we got Jace, who does nothing to really help us. So, I mean, we did get the active skill pop, so that is good. The entire rotation does have the entire team, I should say, has a very good buff here for the rest of the fight. And unfortunately, because of this, his active his entrance animation did wear off. So we did lose the 3 key, the 150% attack and defense, and the ability to launch a additional. Or no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We just lost the all allies 25% attack and defense. That's it. So let's see. He's launching a super there in the front. So actually, let's just pop a Ghost Usher just to avoid it. I guess it doesn't really matter because we're all just aiming at Zamasu anyway. Man, I just really want to get that little defense raise for him. That's my thing. I just want just a little bit of defensive raise, because I want to see like where we're gonna be sitting at like defensive wise. And then obviously we can get Tech LR GINYU on rotation, get that extra 59% attack and defense. And then we can get the INT Jason Birder on rotation, give an extra 30% attack and defense. Like we can, we can crank some numbers up here. Now the only problem is yeah. So we're at 454 right here. We're not getting anything special in the middle. Nope. Okay, so we'll just give you all that. We'll give you this so we can pump up the team a little bit. And we are obviously giving ourselves the extra 50% attack and defense here. Now, the only thing is I do want to see, I do want to try to make sure that we can get this, like the defense raise. Like I want to see Birder attack, so we can get that defensive raise, and from there, I want to see if we can get a little bit more attack out of him, because we are stacking attack every time we do a 17. Like a 17 key, and yeah, we're gonna try to crank the numbers up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to pause right here. I'm gonna get to a point where I can actually get what I want to get done, and then come back with the final numbers to show you guys. So I will be right back. All right, guys, we are finally here. As you can see, we are on turn 31. This is how long I have legitimately been trying to get this. So we are on turn 31. I finally got the Birder 50%, air quotes, 50% attack to finally happen. And now that it finally happened, we did get our defense raised for the rest of the fight. We have the perfect support on both sides. So we're getting 30% from Jason Birder. We're getting 59% from Tech GINYU. We're sitting at 856k defense. So let's do this. Let's give you just this one orb. Let's give you all of this, plus the rainbow orb, so you can support everyone plus get the extra 50%. So yeah, so we're sitting at 928k defense. So this is pretty much like about as high as GINYU's gonna get. I mean, that's all 10 links, or 10, all 7 links active. We got support all over the place. We got crazy support, everything. I just wanted to get this one nice juiced attack in here and see how good GINYU's actually going to hit here. Yeah, it's 31 turns. I mean, I've been recording for a while just trying to get this exact setup to happen, and it finally happened. So you know what? It'll all be worth it in the end. That's what I kept telling me. All I kept saying to myself, it's going to be worth it. 26 million, 26.4 million. So this is a perfectly juiced rotation right here. with the additional 18 million. So yeah, I would say GINYU is very good at Rainbow. The biggest problem is just trying to get that extra defense for the rest of battle, because you have to get 15 to 17 key, and Birder has to be the one that comes out and actually does the attack. That's when you'll get the actual raise of the defense itself. Yeah, as you can see, I've got GINYU over here, a 1.8 million defense with how many times I've had to super with him. It's been crazy. This has been a completely crazy run, just trying to get that little 26.4 million to pop up. But there you guys go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments below what your guys' thoughts are on GINYU. Did you guys summon for him, or are you guys just gonna wait until he comes back on a future banner? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe as well, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.